Hey guys, Nebris here. Welcome back to another episode of Mindcrack Feed the Beast. It is nearly March, and what that means for me is I'm going to have to say goodbye to this base. Everyone knows where this base is. It's in a safe biome underneath the jungle, but the jungle will not be a safe biome much longer. So I guess I should sort of reveal where this staircase leads. I have this little room up here. I sort of don't have it lit, so let's light it up now that we no longer need to keep it a secret. Got a bed. I got some stuff here, not important. But here's the entrance to my base. Yup, that's it. That's all there is to it. Oh, and you guys are probably wondering how I'm flying like this. I have a skill. Let me put my boots back on because apparently I'm trying to figure out why I have this like FOV field of view thing going on, but I think it's normal. I was experimenting with top speeds because I failed to chase down Etho the other day, and some experimenting got crazy. Anywho, I have a new skill. Let's land and talk about it. It is called Everflight. Da da da. It is basically self flight in 3 durations. It lasts for 10 minutes approximately, and it gives me creative flight, like so. I can hover. It doesn't consume any energy. Costs me 3k mana. I also have a haste spell that is similar, but it also costs 3k. I only have 4k to work with at a time. That's max casted, by the way. So full cast. And I still feel like I have a field of view thing going on. Because there's no way this is right. Oh well, it must be glitched. But I really don't care. So that's my base. That's where it was. That's where I was hiding. And it's not going to be safe much longer. And everyone knows where it is. So I have to move. In preparation for that, I've gotten pretty much all the stuff I want ready in my next base so I can move in pretty quickly. I've upgraded to resonant energy, which can store a whole bunch. So basically, I need to get this stuff and get it over to my new base, and pretty quickly because I have until Saturday at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get it all in there. So, without any further ado, let me open my ender chest and show you the secret loot of Nebris. Oh, look at all this stuff. Yeah, there really isn't that much impressive here. There's the dragon egg. I've got this very nice set of special armor that has higher than normal protection. Got my crown. Got tons of enderium and pyrotheum. I got 6 extra miniature red hearts. And just a whole bunch of rare stuff. But here is my new base. Let's check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new base. Alrighty, I'm back. I stashed my Wraith Eye into a bag of holding so I don't actually accidentally show you guys my coordinates of the new place. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vega Sum. Let's cast some flight. Check it out. I've gotten a whole bunch of stuff already dug out. Lots of stuff has been prepared. Some cool rooms to show you. Let's start with the main area. This is where all my stuff is going to be stored now that I have a new base. It's going to come in here. I'm going too fast for my own good. Look at how freaking fast I'm going. Whee! Anywho, I'm going to pump my stuff into this ender chest. The code will have to change, obviously. It's going to go through these extra-utils pipes and into these mod sorting pipes and into each one of these chests based on what mod they are a part of. So let's say, oh, that's where my sand has been going. So let's say I have Tinker's Construct here in this bottom one, And I have extra utilities here. What's going to happen is I'm going to put this other Tinker's Construct item in here. It's going to go up and around. It's not going to land in this one, but it's going to be put into this one. And if I were to throw in some sand, that's enough. It's not going to be put into either of these, but into one of these at random. It is. Apparently it went into the top one because it preferred that one for some reason. So yeah, that's mod-based sorting. And eventually it's going to go into this overflow area, and you can see the beginnings of an applied energistics system. I'm going to place that right here, getting rid of some of this cable, and we're going to do some applied energistics. Now over here is my new Tinker's Construct smeltery. This thing's pretty complex. Basically, I have a super tank. Stuff is going to come in here, and I have the ability to pipe it out of here and into individual storage tanks. And from here, I can either cast it as I please using these faucets. They work from anywhere, which is awesome, I think. We're going to be in this room quite a bit, I should think. All right, let's move over here. This is going to be my Mine Factory Reloaded area. I'm going to do some farming over here, possibly. It's probably going to be later into this base's life cycle, though, because farming's really not all that important, and there's other things I want to make use of this base for first, which is primarily in this room over here. Wahaha. Yeah, I definitely have a field of view thing going on, and it has nothing to do with my boots, because that's... Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it's the flight. I really don't know. So I have a bunch of lava in this tank. I'm not going to say how I got it there, but I'm using that lava to power some magma dynamos, which are making some oil and some fuel. So, and they're also coming into this lovely resonant energy cell pillar I've got going on here. So yeah, eventually I'm going to fill up this with some fuel and get a boiler running, and I'll have my base being continuously powered by lava and oil. And I'll have a bunch of machine arrays set up here so I can do some auto crafting with applied energistics, which is the real meat of this base. I've got myself a setup over here for Ars Magica. This is a max level crafting altar. I'm gonna do some altar crafting over here. Gonna make some pretty advanced spells, the likes of which this server has never seen. Over here, I've got the beginnings of my Thaumcraft infusion enchanting is what it's called, I think, area. Again, it's going to be a while until I get to this because I'm not entirely sure how long this base is going to last. People are finding bases left and right, so I can't get too upset if this thing gets found out pretty quickly and destroyed. Bum bum bum. And I guess the last area is this one. This is a super spawning setup. I'm going to have a bunch of spawners here, and their job is to give me the raw materials I need to make nuclear weaponry. So this thing right here takes thermobaric explosives, which take all sorts of explosives that need poison powder, mob drop, sulfur, mob drop, and TNT, mob drop. Well, made from partially mob drops. So basically, I need to have a lot of mobs dropping their stuff here so that I can sort of auto craft a whole bunch of high end ultimate weaponry in this game. Oh yeah, I guess I should show the light switch since that took forever to set up. I can turn it all off and turn it back on. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. Lots of crazy stuff, as you can see. I've spent a fair bit of time on this while I've been sick for the last week. It was a pretty bad cough and cold, so didn't get to do much recording. If you saw that one video of Etho's where he accidentally revealed his coordinates, I was on there very briefly hacking my lungs out. So yeah, I didn't really care to upload that. It's kind of sad. But anywho, I am all better now. Actually, not 100% better, but I am better-ish, and I'm really happy to be back. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do in this new base. Ladies and gentlemen, Vega some. Stay tuned for more after this. Hey guys, I'm back and I just did a ton of item transfer. As you can see, plopped a whole bunch of items in there, and well, they all came out the other side, and now I have all my stuff sorted by the mob they belong to. Isn't that awesome? Got my open blocks, all my Thaumcraft came in. This is literally the first time I'm inspecting it after dumping everything. And quite literally, everything that is one mod, oddly enough, ice. It's Mine Factory Reloaded Ice. But anything that's a mod went into the same mods folder, with the exception of this guy, which is BC Factory, which is just weird. I put Buildcraft and Thermal Expansion in the same chest, and because there's already an item in the chest that corresponds to that mod, this mod sorting pipe will sort it into there, which is really awesome. But here is the moment of truth. This is... Let's put you... What is this? Condenser, partition editor. If I put this guy right here, is that going to power this whole system? No, it is not. So this guy probably needs to be next to the ME controller. I hope that doesn't break anything. Boom. Hey, you're powered! Da 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 da! So let me go ahead and throw in this storage or drive. This is my first time doing this. It's going to use 17 AE per tick. This guy is going down. I can keep it powered for a pretty long time, it would seem. And it doesn't seem to be drawing all of my stuff. So what I need are import buses. I just want the basic import buses here. I want to put them... Flight! I want to put them here. Actually, there, technically. Let me just sit down on here. No. Oh, I'm casting spells. Import bus there and there. So now this guy, these guys can suck up everything in here. It's a slow process, but let's see, this is the access terminal. I will now have access to all of this stuff in digital form. Or at least I think I will. I don't know too much about how this works, but this is going to chug power for a little bit. And what I can do is I can just literally rip this. Ooh, I can only do 63 types. I can literally just rip this out of here and log off with that. So I can keep all of this stuff safe, and I'm really happy about that. However, I do have too much individual things because it can only store 63 different types on this disk, and it's probably going to use that up pretty quickly. If we look over here, there's a lot of stuff that I really don't need to keep on this drive. This is the safe drive, I guess. So I could probably keep the spawn eggs. These aren't too valuable on their own separate thing. Like this iron sharp sword, I really don't need that there. So basically when this is done, I am going to Actually, first of all, let's plop these panels on here because that's why I got them. Wait a sec. What are these? This is a panel? That's a panel. I was sort of expecting this to not bulge out like that. Maybe... Oh well. Whoa, that's not the thing I wanted. Oh well, they'll have to bulge out. It's no big deal. Anywho, I'm going to have... I'm going to figure... I'm going to have another set of chests up there. Actually, hold on. And these guys will not be imported or exported. It's just a static set of diamond chests that I can throw all my extra junk into that I don't want in my system. So I guess while we're here, let's go ahead and make the pattern containmentorizer. Actually, I'd have to break this cable, and I don't want to do that right now. Basically, I'm gonna have a 5x5 pattern. Goes up pretty tall. This field of view thing is crazy. I really need to have that stop being a field of view issue because it's beginning to really bother me, and this is already preventing me from maneuvering where I want. Oh, I don't want to lose that. That thing, I don't know if it's expensive, but it's a thing. Yeah, this field of view is just crazy at the moment. Maybe I'll have to reset something. Because there's no way I'm actually this fogged out. Let's play with my options. There we go. Oh my god, that is so much better. Whoa, I'm sorry if you guys have like visual impairment issues that I just exacerbated. Quake Pro. This feels... It still feels like this is way too high up. It's higher up than it should be. But oh well. This last bit's supposed to go there, but can't really place that quite yet now, can I? Yeah, that'll have to do for now. I'm gonna wait for this guy to fill up, get all the stuff that belongs to me into my access terminal, and I can sort by typing. For instance, if I want things that begin with the letter H, ooh, this does not do that. However, it does limit things to the letter H in its name. For instance, bottle of enchanting. There's an H in that, I'm pretty sure. There's no H in iron sword, but it has a sharpness enchantment, and sharpness has an H in it. So yeah, that's sort of how that works. So if I go to ta, I get to potato and name tag, and again this guy with attack damage. So yeah, that's a cool way of doing things. Kind of want to get to the crafting part, but I'm going to let this thing do its job first, and then we'll get around to that. So I'll be back once it's done. Screw that, I got impatient. Let's go ahead and make this heat vents on the outsides. This field of vision is still making me go crazy. Is that connecting? No, it is not connecting. I think it'll connect once it's done, because it is a multi-block. And by the way, this took forever to craft all these things. I forgot that there are... This is a cube. Darn it. I have to make a whole bunch more of those. But I guess in the meantime, I can add the CPUs and pattern providers. So let's start with the pattern... Whoa! Pattern providers. Which are apparently the least fun things to add. And add the CPUs for speed and justice. Unfortunately, you do need to have 18 more of those heat vents, so I need to go craft those. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I'm back! And I have to do the back segment. Thankfully, I have ample room back here to come and go as I please and do the back stuff. Darn it. Ta-da! And this does connect. So now I have a whole set of... There was a door right there I completely forgot about. So now I have a whole set of these things again. Holy crap, does that consume so much more energy. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, maybe that's causing the thunder? I don't know. Whew. So this is chugging along. It's probably gonna fill up soon. I mean, this is already on red. Oh, it's maxed out its types, but it's not using all of its bytes yet. So we could probably take care of the things in here that we don't really need more than a few of. Or we could just, get a whole bunch more. Like, we don't need this. And apparently you can just add and take away immediately, and it's not that big of a deal. So that's pretty cool. We have a lot of stuff already. And I'm pretty happy about this setup. I'm going to get some more chests and start stashing away the things that don't need to be stashed away there. So we can sort of optimize our storage. Because again, this thing, my goal is to log off with this every time. So if somebody finds this place, they don't get to rob me blind. So this giant molecular assembler chamber thing pretty much doubled the energy that we're using here. So let's grab ourselves one of my tesseracts. That came dangerously close to revealing my coordinates. Let's put him right there. Let's put this on private. Neb's energy. Ta-da! So configure it to send. We want it to receive energy. So that's receiving energy. So is this gaining anything? Don't know that it is. Oh yeah, it's going up now. It's going up. That means it's gaining energy. Where is it gaining energy from? Oh, I'm not flying either. At the bottom of this stack down here, I have that energy thing going out. So even though a lot of it's getting consumed by our oil and fuel production, a good chunk of it is going into our applied energistic system now as well. So this thing should fill up eventually and prevent me from, losing power to this thing. Because if that happens, I can't access anything or do anything with my amazing crafting system of justice. Yeah, so, yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I showed you my brand new base, Vega Sun, and got ourselves a lovely applied energistic system up and running. I'm very excited about what the future holds for this base. Stay tuned for more exciting stuff in the future as I do other crazy stuff. Yay!